I was always interested in my fashion. It's not even so much my fashion. I'm interested in independence. That kind of way.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do stuff my way. Kind of one of these guys that went against the grain, like where I grew up and stuff and all. You're sort of put down a path where you must be this, you must go to work, you must work. Silly hours for stupid money constantly until you're absolutely miserable and die.
Yeah, and it's the same as where I came from.
To put it,
yeah.
That's I'm sure I could word that a wee bit better, but that's just that's my way of phrasing it. So I was always wanted to do something that I wanted to do. Got to the stage where I was like, I was just fed up with the norm. I'm not. I wouldn't count myself as sort of a normal gay. Like I'd be a little bit weird, a little bit eccentric, a little bit of everything in there. So
best people are
exactly. So I always wanted to do, as I said back, I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that's not been selfish or nothing. It's this is just something that I feel that I was meant to do. I know how to do it. I know what inside out. So
yeah, you have a great flair for it. Even like this is the first suit I've got custom made, and even just the wee things that you're telling me, like we talked about the collar, the fact that the cuff that should be out rather than what I never knew. I always thought you had to hide that, but your point about cufflinks, which was what's the point in cufflinks if you can't see them, makes perfect sense.
Exactly. It's not meant to be dragging your knuckles, it's not meant to be that way. But it's a question that I get asked a lot is why did I do this, or why did I get into this? It's very strange because I seem to be getting a lot of traction at the minute for something that I just don't want to do. It just flows, that kind of road. And I have all these people coming and they're like congratulating me and stuff like that. I'm just doing it.
Do you have any advice for people that?
See, I'm still in the mentality where, like, I come from nothing, absolutely zilch, nothing. Like, people think that this was handed to me. People think that, hey, this, like, just appeared out of nowhere. This was unbelievably hard work as well. Yes, it flows and stuff like that, but it was unbelievably hard work to even just to quit my job, quit all that security, because I'm a married man. I have an 18-month-old daughter. I have all these people to support, not just myself. But I'm still in the mentality where I don't think that I have the right to give anybody any advice. I'm riding a wave that's crazy, that kind of road. So I've got asked a few times, have you any advice and stuff like that there? My mentality is at the minute is I don't think that I have the right to give anybody any advice. If I was going to give anybody, or if I was going to tell anybody anything, I'll be like, do whatever you want, because you can. You start putting your mind to something that you want to do, it just escalates. Whatever you have in your head or whatever you think, you have all these guys. I got friends there as well, and they'll ring me because I've done this here and pushed it on. Like, here, look, I've got an idea. I really want to do such and such, or I really want to do this. Why the hell don't you go and do it? What do you got to lose? You know what I mean? There's and it's the same with this. I done an interview a few weeks back and they were like, oh, what's next for you? And I don't care, I'm in the present, I'm enjoying every second of it now, and see if it all fell flat for me in the morning, I don't care, lock the door, at least I done it. I've got the mentality now where I can do anything that I want. From starting this, and taking it where I've took it now, it's sort of, what I have got out of it is the confidence and self-belief that I can do anything that I want. As I said, if it all fell through, then I don't care. I've tried.
If it all fell through, you could still, you could start something else.
I'd start something else, but I would be doing something that would still be something that I want to do and something that I enjoy. Like the best thing for me out of this is it'll be coming up now 2 years in February. The place that I've been and the sort of memories that I've got from them 2 years is just that'll last me a lifetime. It's been absolutely crazy. In a good way. People are too hung up on making the big massive life, the big time, that kind of making all millions and millions of pounds and all. At the end of the day, boy, you've been in that hole in the ground. You know what I mean?
From following you for the last while, like you've been all over doing stuff.
I've been everywhere, and I love that. It's like a wee mini adventure every time you go away. Like the amount of people that I And real interesting people, like tailoring is very personal.
Yeah.
You know that from experience yourself, like I know all the secrets now, by the way. Not in a weird way, I mean.
But it's tailored confidentiality, so.
Well, that's it, of course, the NDA is saying there. Just the places you go and the people you meet, it's, as I say, it's like a mini adventure every time.
Yeah.
Like, you're on about crazy situations and stuff like that. Like, I used to be obsessed. Savile Row. This was like the Mac out of me, you know. Like, 2 weeks ago I was standing in number 1 Savile Row talking to David Todd, who's the head cutter.
Yeah.
Number 1 Savile Row for Jeeves and Hawks, probably the most famous tailor place ever, and I'm standing here talking to this guy. I'm looking at him going, I followed this guy for years and years. And here I'm starting talking to him. But I knew that would happen, you know, because I have confidence in what I do, but I knew I was going to meet that guy. I knew I was going to talk to him. I actually had the whole conversation planned out in my head before he even knew it, you know, that and even his answers were the exact same way, you know, as what I had visualised it to be. Like, you meet these guys and all, they are the exact same.
Yeah.
The exact same as everybody else. The mentality's just different. They're pushing what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know, same thing, they're on that same path where, here, look, I'm doing this. They're borderline crazy. Do you know what I mean? Obsessed. Like, I'm insanely obsessed with what I do, but that's...
You have to be, yeah.
And that's the way I wanted to be. But you meet these guys that you would inspire to, and you look up to, and say they're the exact same. They're the exact same mainframe, the exact same way that they're motivated to what they want to do, you know. And what you find there as well is they're doing the exact same as what I'm doing. So automatically they're the same interests as me.
Yeah.
So you can click with them straight away and you can have a conversation with them straight away and it just flows, you know.
Yeah.
Like, people be afraid to approach all these different people. Don't idolize anybody.
Yeah, I think that's one of my sayings all the time is be your own hero. I love a bit of hero stuff.
Well.
As you can tell, from the suit you made me, but...
And these socks,
And my socks,
The biggest thing that happened in my career ever was being fit to leave my job and raise my daughter.
Yeah.
So it was, and spend time with my daughter. So that's the biggest thing that did happen to me and ever will happen to me.
Yeah.
Is having the freedom of mind to go and the freedom of my time.
Yeah.
My time, I find, is precious, like, so.
Yeah.
That's my biggest ever achievement. It always will be. Is that I can provide my family and spend time with my family. Yes, what I do is, it's the same, I'll be here, there and everywhere, but it's still, I can dictate it.
Yeah.
I can dictate everything. I'm the guy that can dictate my future, not some other guy sitting in an office crunching numbers and picking you out of a hat to go, right, he's laid off. That's my biggest ever achievement, that I can do that and provide a job up here and home.
Yeah.
That'll be my greatest ever achievement.
Yeah.
So it was.
I think that's important to note. Like, a lot of people work and they talk to them, why do you work so much off for the family? And you're saying, family would probably rather you came home, sat down and had a conversation with us. But
that was cemented in. I was in here one day and Evie is my wee girl, and I knew she was very close to walking. I knew she was only a few days from walking, and I went home. I was in here, I was working and stuff, and I goes, do you know what, I'm going to go home here. It was a nice day. And I took her out into the garden and I was egging her along, and she got up and I was like, she's got to go here, you know, that kind of road. And then she went down anyway, got her back up, and then she started to walk, and it was unbelievable, you know, I kind of thing, to see her, you know, come and walking, and she didn't even take her first step, she took about her first 20 steps. She was